In an enigmatic world where the mind meets the unknown, lurks a misunderstood condition, schizophrenia. What comes to mind when you hear this term? A split personality? Violent behavior? It's high time we broke down the walls of myth and misinformation surrounding schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is a complex, chronic mental disorder that affects how a person thinks, feels, behaves, perceives reality, and relates to others. But despite its impact, it's shrouded in misconceptions and misinterpretations. So let's dive into what schizophrenia is not. The Greek origin of schizophrenia, split, schizo, and mind, phrenia, might suggest multiple personalities. However, the term was intended to represent the split from reality that people with schizophrenia often experience, not a split or a multiple personality. One of the most damaging misconceptions is that individuals with schizophrenia are inherently violent or dangerous. The reality is, the vast majority are not violent, and they're more likely to be victims of violence. The presence of violent behavior is usually more related to the individual's environment and circumstances than the illness itself. Let's take a quick pause here. If you're finding this content valuable, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us create more informative mental health content. Though not as prevalent as anxiety or depression, schizophrenia isn't rare. It affects approximately 1% of the global population, meaning it touches every corner of our societies. Schizophrenia is a complex condition that doesn't have a single known cause. Instead, it is the result of a combination of genetic, biological, and environmental factors. While schizophrenia occurs in 1% of the general population, it has a 10% occurrence rate in individuals with a first-degree family member, like a parent or sibling, with the disorder, suggesting a strong genetic component. However, it's important to remember that not everyone who has a family member with schizophrenia will develop the disease. Research has indicated multiple genes, not just one, may contribute to the risk of schizophrenia. But genes alone don't explain everything. Identical twins share 100% of their genes. However, when one twin develops schizophrenia, the other twin doesn't always follow suit, indicating that genes aren't the only factor at play. Brain chemistry and structure also play a role in the development of schizophrenia. People with schizophrenia often have imbalances in the brain chemicals dopamine and glutamine, which help regulate thinking and perception. Furthermore, some studies have shown subtle differences in brain structure in people with schizophrenia, such as reduced gray matter volume and connections between brain regions. However, these alterations are not present in everyone with schizophrenia and can occur in individuals without mental illness, highlighting the complexity of this condition. Environmental factors can also contribute to the onset of schizophrenia. These can include prenatal exposure to a viral infection, low oxygen levels during birth, early parental loss or separation, physical or emotional trauma, and childhood abuse or neglect. While stress doesn't cause schizophrenia directly, it can trigger its onset in individuals predisposed to the condition. Highly stressful experiences might also lead to psychotic episodes in people with schizophrenia. All these factors interplay in complex ways to influence the risk of developing schizophrenia. It's not a condition that someone can catch, nor is it a result of any personal failing or weakness. This deep dive into the causes of schizophrenia underscores the fact that it's a multifactorial and highly complex disorder, necessitating compassion and understanding from society at large. Remember, mental health is just as vital as physical health, and both deserve equal attention and care. Schizophrenia is characterized by a range of symptoms, including hallucinations, delusions, muddled thoughts, changes in behavior, and difficulty concentrating. These symptoms usually manifest in early adulthood, often earlier in men than women. Treatment for schizophrenia is lifelong and often involves a combination of medications, psychotherapy, and coordinated specialty care services. Antipsychotic medications are typically used to relieve symptoms, and cognitive behavioral therapy can help with coping strategies, problem solving, and social skills. Lifestyle changes, like regular physical activity, a balanced diet, adequate sleep, and avoiding drugs or alcohol, can also play a supporting role in managing the condition. In addition, community support services can assist those with schizophrenia in leading independent and satisfying lives. Remember, with early intervention and consistent treatment, people with schizophrenia can lead meaningful lives. Your support and understanding can make a big difference. The stigma surrounding schizophrenia can often be as hard to deal with as the symptoms themselves. Misunderstandings and fear of this condition can isolate individuals, creating a barrier to needed support and treatment. It's time to change that narrative. By busting myths and misconceptions about schizophrenia, we can help to cultivate a society that's understanding, supportive, and inclusive. As we wrap up, remember, mental health matters, and so does your support. Share this video to help spread the word and join us in making mental health a priority. Until next time, keep learning, keep supporting, and keep going.